But it was faith that led the pilgrims to cross an ocean and settle this majestic continent, and we're going to keep it majestic. It was belief in our Creator that moved the patriot farmers to stand strong for the liberties at Concord Bridge 250 years ago this April, and we're going to have a big party next year. And we have the Olympics coming in, and we have the World Cup coming in, and we have the 250th year celebration, all three. And you know, when I was president, I got the Olympics and I got the World Cup. 250 years I had nothing to do with. It just happened to be. But it all came due the presidency after what should have been mine. It really should have been. And they had a little election that, let's just say, didn't work out too correctly. A lot of things have been found out about that. But so I got forced to run again, and I ran again. And now I have the Olympics, I have the World Cup, and I have 250. So I said, this is interesting, you know. When I got them, I said, you know, the only bad thing about the Olympics is I won't be president. The only bad thing about getting the World Cup, I worked hard to get the World Cup because everybody wants it. Everybody wants the Olympics. But the only bad thing was I said, you know, I won't be president, and I might not, you know, when you're not president, you might not even be invited. I said, isn't it sad? Then all of a sudden I run and I win, and then somebody says, sir, you're going to have to start thinking about the Olympics. I said, you know, you're right. I never thought about that during the campaign. I'm going to be here for the Olympics and the World Cup. How about that? God works in very strange ways. But we had a great election. We won by a massive majority. Won all 7 swing states. We won the popular vote by millions and millions of people. We have a mandate, and some say the most consequential election in 129 years. And that's good because I'm a believer, like you're a believer, and we want to have a believer in this position. And it was confidence in America's God-given destiny that pushed the pioneers to journey west and led Americans to end slavery, crush fascism, defeat communism, and conquer every single challenge that we faced. And they were very great challenges. Now it's the same time, we have to remember, unyielding faith in America's mission that inspires us to make our country great again, and soon it will be greater than ever. We're doing really well. We're doing really well. It's, I think in 2 weeks they're saying, I'm reading it, so I'm not even saying it, but I feel it, that we've done more than just about any president ever. The first 2 weeks have been probably, they say, the most successful 2 weeks in the history of any presidency. Now all we have to do is keep it going for another couple of 100 weeks. But it's been very successful. And if this guy gets a lot of oil out of the ground to bring down everybody's prices, it'll even be better. So, Doug, you shouldn't even be here right now. You should be, get out of here, Doug. Start looking for oil. After years of decline, Americans are reasserting our true identity as a people ordained by God to be the freest and most exceptional nation ever to exist on the face of the earth. But we weren't that for 4 years. I don't believe we were. And we're getting there very soon, very quickly. I'll be able to say it, and we'll be able to say it again. As I said in my inaugural address 2 weeks ago, a light is now shining over the world, the entire world. And I'm hearing it from other leaders. I'm hearing it from leaders that have traditionally not been on our side, that there's so much more, there's such a good feeling in the air, so different than it was just a short time ago. Because here in America, we are once again a nation that believes in ourselves. We believe in our destiny and trusts in the providence of Almighty God. And I can tell you the opposite side, the opposing side, and they oppose religion, they oppose God. They've lost their confidence. They've lost their confidence. It's a different group of people than I remember. Over the past 2 weeks, our strength has been restored, our spirit has been revived, and a new national momentum has been sweeping across our land. The golden age of America has officially begun. And I will tell you, I just read it this morning, a statistic just came out that in the last 15 years, we just broke the record, Army recruitment, and they think it's going to be 25 years, but Right now it's 15, more than 15. Army recruitment has gone up. You've probably been reading that it's been way down in the dumps. And recruitment's the highest it's been in more than 15 years, and that's going to get higher, and it could be 25 years, but that's going to get higher and higher. And that's a tremendous thing. That's a tremendous thing, and a poll came out that the spirit of the country is up 49%. Where did you hear that? That's a record that's never gone up. And that's gone up over just since the election, since November 5th. What a great day. Was that a great day? Was that great? Because we're going to make our country great again. After years of stagnation, our economy is roaring back to life. Optimism is soaring. Hope is returning. And we have brought back the words common sense to our government. We had a big day yesterday. You saw that, having to do with men in women's sports. No longer. It's over.